Halloween is back again and Nike has come out with the Air Force One Housefly. A summit white pair in great leather draped with flies all over this shoe. Have you stepped in something? Let me know your thoughts on this pair right here. Hello, and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Air Force One Houseflies, and this pair is in Summit White. Summit White. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah, purchase links for these and the Houseflies Air Max 95 in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a translucent outsole with some Houseflies printed underneath in black. We have a Summit White midsole stitch, Nike Air and strip. And of course, there's a Housefly right there in black on that midsole. And this is present on the medial side as well. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of Summit White tumbled leather with flies adorned all over. And if we start from around the toe, you'll see that we have this tumbled leather around the toe and on the toe box. And of course, there are Houseflies everywhere, all over this shoe. Some are printed, some are embroidered. All of them are in black. Going up the shoe, you'll see the same tumbled leather on the eye stay in Summit White. At the base, we have an embroidered mini swoosh, and above this, we have a silver dubray featuring a fly on there as well. A really cool detail. This dubray is in a pair of Summit White laces to the thickness that I like. These white laces conceal a white tumbled leather tongue, and at the top of this tongue you'll see that we have a Summit White tongue tab with Summit White Nike Air and a Housefly in black. We've also got Houseflies on the tongue as well, embroidered in black. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that the mid panel is a Summit White panel. The lateral mid portion of this shoe is the only panel which doesn't have a Housefly on it, but the medial side does have a printed one. And then we come to the swoosh. So the swoosh is that same tumbled leather which is draped all over this shoe, great quality, and of course there is a fly on this panel. Going to the foxing, it's more of that tumbled leather featuring more flies, as is the heel of the shoe featuring debossed details for the Nike Air and of course an embroidered fly. Taking a look inside the shoe, you'll see that we have quite a shiny sock liner in Summit White, and it also features an embroidered fly. And we have a Summit White insole with black for the Nike Air detailing, and no flies present there. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, they're not bad. Not bad. The leather is beautiful on this shoe. Really good. Up with the best of them. The leather quality is so nice. Summit White tumbled leather is slightly off-white, very slightly. You have to put this shoe next to a white shoe to see that. Really good quality leather. The build of this shoe is excellent. And then we have the flies. All over this shoe are black Houseflies. Of course, that's where it gets its name from. This is the Halloween pair for 2025. And I don't know, I'm just not sure about this. Is it fly? Really? What's going on here? This shoe would be so good without all of this foolishness on it, but I do like the fact that some of it is embroidered. I do wish all of it was embroidered, but I think the embroidered flies do look a bit better than the printed ones. Although the printed ones do have more detail to it, but I just like embroidered details, as you know. I do admire the fact that they went quite crazy with this, not just putting it on one or two panels. Nearly every panel has a fly on it, whether it be embroidered or printed. Even the sock liner. Behind the tongue as well, there's a fly. I think that's really cool. The midsole is one of the standout portions. The outsole as well, underneath that translucent outsole. And you know I do love an icy outsole, so you know I do like that detail. So it is cool. But the best fly has to be the dubray. Switching up the dubray with a fly detail like that, that's really cool. A really cool aspect. No matter if you like the shoe or not, when they switch up the classic elements of the shoe, like a dubray, so this is transferable to any shoe. So you could put this on any shoe, and you know, people would be looking like, what's that? What's that on your Dubray? Yeah, that's cool in my opinion. When it comes to the laces on this pair, white laces, perfect, of course. You could switch them out maybe to a black lace. I don't know, I think white laces is the one for this one. Maybe a grey lace, off-white lace or something. There's options, but I think this is the perfect lace for this one. Let me know your thoughts. Remember, only these white laces come with this. So if you want to do a lace swap, you can do from your lace box. This pair fits like normal Air Force Ones. Compared to other shoes, go down half a size. Let's check these out on feet. With all that being said, an okay pair in my opinion. That's why I give these a 7 out of 10. It's the leather that makes it for me. Really, really good leather, really soft in the hands, the cut as well, the big mini swoosh, and of course that Dubray, really good details. Other than that, as a Halloween shoe, I don't think it's that good. People are just gonna be like, why is there flies on your Air Forces? Why are there flies there? Oh my days, there's flies on your shoes, haha. Did you step in something? Did you step in doo-doo? Ah, come on. Like, it's not trash because the shoe itself is good, but the details on it, at least there's some embroidered flies on it. You know, at least there are some, but this isn't that good a pair, unfortunately. How does it compare to the Air Max 95 Housefly? So there's an Air Max 95 as well. Purchase links for both in the description and check out that review as well. That review's right there. Give it a watch and let me know your thoughts. How do they compare to these? I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing. Sharing your thoughts is always appreciated. Signing out. See ya.